What is up, Paul James here. The White House says Pelosi is standing in the way of the $1,200 stimulus checks. Let's dissect exactly what's going on here. Donald Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, claimed the House Speaker was purposefully delaying coronavirus payments for all Americans. Vice President Pence also had some input of his own on this topic to share. Pence told CNBC's Squawk on the Street, "Nobody wants to give direct payments to the American families more than President Donald Trump." So why is it that they say Nancy Pelosi is standing in the way? That's what I'm going to break down for you. So Democrats, they want $1,200 per person with $1,200 for each dependent in addition. And I believe that is up to 3. So 3 additional people, $1,200. Republicans, they want $1,200 too, but they want the dependents capped at $500 each. So instead of, if you had 3 children, you'd get $1,200 each. The Republicans, if you have 3 children, they want $500 each. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg when we look at the disagreements that are going on. The real problem here, though, is cost. Upcoming elections could have them making a decision a lot faster. So you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because as soon as we have some good news on this, I'm going to be shooting an update video for you to let you know exactly what's going on. All right, so let's get into the real meat of why they disagree. And that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, is the cost. So let's talk about the cost. Democrats' proposed package comes in at a cost of $3 trillion. The Republicans' proposed package comes in at a cost of $1 trillion. So the White House, they are pointing fingers at Pelosi and saying she is the reason that we have not gotten a $1,200 stimulus release, because she wants the Republicans to up their cost and provide funding to state and local governments. Now, Republicans, they're not only worried about adding cost onto the bill because they're worried about how we're going to pay for that cost, but they also disagree right now on how states are spending their money. So they're reluctant to provide states with that extra funding. They're looking at it like, well, if we don't agree with how they're spending it, why are we going to give them more money? Now, it's been months since Republicans and Democrats have been negotiating, and, we've seen very little progress with everything. But the U.S. Senate and House of Representatives get back into session on September 8th and September 14th. Now, more than 1 million Americans have been applying for unemployment benefits almost every week since the end of March. And this is why we've seen the Trump administration actually come and step in and issue several executive orders, some of those orders which covered things like unemployment. Now, these orders did not actually include any stimulus payment, though. And with the Senate and House returning this week from recess, I'm hoping that we'll have some good news to share with you. So again, make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on, because if we do get good news about the stimulus check, payments for that, I'm guessing they're probably likely to go out in October. It is recommended that you have direct deposit info on file with the IRS. That's going to definitely speed things up. Now, although Republicans are pointing fingers at Pelosi, I did a video a couple days ago about what has Democrats outraged, and you can check that video out over here. So go check that out. Again, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I will update you as soon as we know anything. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next video. Paul James here, signing off.